I'm going to go to work every single day working for everybody in this great state.
Governor Greg Abbott celebrated his re-election win on Tuesday. He led a Republican sweep of every statewide office in Texas, continuing a streak that started 20 years ago. But this year, GOP candidates won by smaller margins than usual, and Democrats made big gains in the Texas House. What does that mean for state Republicans moving forward? Joining us is James Dickey, the chairman of the Republican Party of Texas. Welcome.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
So Texas Democrats, they did a little better in suburban areas that are reliably red. What do you think happened there?
Well, no question, as we look at the statewide results, that's the thing that points out and concerns us, that in urban areas and suburban areas, we have got to do a better job of getting our message out.
Demographics showed that a lot of young people and diverse population of Texas, they showed up, and many of them favored Democrats this election cycle. How does your party reach those folks next time?
Well, I think it points out that we need to up our game in terms of recruiting younger voters and registering younger voters. There was a lot of news about the efforts on those fronts that were done by the Beto campaign. And with the kind of money they had available, they were able to do significant efforts on those fronts. We are talking right now to donors to fund those same kind of efforts on our side for the next 2 years.
Was it just money on his campaign's part, or was there something else that really made him resonate to voters and get more people out to the polls?
Well, actually, we've been looking at that and talking about that. It was kind of a trifecta, and interestingly enough, it's the same kind of things that drove Senator Cruz to a 16-point margin 6 years ago. It was the young upstart candidate with really no background baggage already identified, some good support and some good fundraising, and frankly, in Beto's case, a free pass from the media for months.
You know, Speaker Joe Straus has described O'Rourke's message as something that is brighter and more optimistic than what his opponents have been offering. Now, Straus is a Republican leader. He says the party needs to broaden its message, and this is his quote: "Get beyond sanctuary cities, vouchers, and bathrooms." Do you agree with that assessment?
Well, it has frustrated me very much as a leader of the party that I frequently get asked in interviews about things that are not at all our priorities. I mean, our priorities are lowering property taxes and saving lives and improving the economy and doing jobs. Those are our priorities. But I get called all the time to do media interviews on things like what former Speaker Straus has just listed. Well, you know, it doesn't do any good for us to let the opposition define what the priorities are, and we're not going to do that moving forward.
Well, what happens next? We got big elections coming up in 2020. What are the changes that Texas Republicans need to make to get more traction in Texas?
Well, at the party, we are working to set up the infrastructure to do dramatic changes, to register significant number of additional voters, to make sure that we are directing our message, that we're driving the message. It is proven to us, and urban and suburban areas in particular, that we can no longer cede the delivery of the message to mainstream media or to our opposition. And so we're going to have to drive that. That's going to take a significantly different operation, and we are prepared for that challenge and excited about doing so.
Chairman Dickey, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.